Crazy that much.
Open plans here. So they're here fighting for intro 1138, which is a daylighting bill, but they support each other. But like I said about intro 1138 is that unless you adjust the 10 feet, that bill's not going through.
Es un poco más complicado que el otro, pero yo creo que lo podemos hacer todos juntos, ¿ok? ¿Están preparados? Are you ready? So this is a new chant, okay? William is going to respond. This one, come. So this is it. Who's got the power? You respond. We've got the power, okay? Who's got the power? We got the power. Who's got the power? We got the power. And then I'm going to say, what kind of power? And you're going to say, deliverista power, okay? Yes. Okay. What kind of power? Deliverista power. What kind of power? Deliverista power. So I'm going to do one, and then you'll do okay. Let's do this, okay. Who got the power? We got the power. What kind of power? We got the power. Yeah, deliverista power, okay? Again. Who's got the power? We got the power. What kind of power? Deliverista power. One more time. Who's got the power? We got the power. What kind of power? Deliverista power. Who's got the power? We got the power. What kind of power? Deliverista power.
We got Brad Lander right there. It's detailed. So.
Okay. And now we have one more, okay?
Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Thank you. I love you, man. Thank you. Thank you, man. So they gave me a shirt, which is I'm happy about. They gave me a shirt. Yeah, it's a nice shirt I got. It's a long way from healing. I mean, I'll talk about that later. And that's Carmen's. Yeah.
Okay, now we're gonna do the three chants that we're looking for practice, okay?
What's up, Brannan? Shout out to you. Thanks for. Yeah. He actually cares. He elevated to E vehicle. This guy got an E vehicle, so actually he got an E vehicle now. Yeah, I like it. Which he actually care about the climate.
Right? Are you okay with that? Okay. Hanif, to follow the lead of William. Say, deliverista power! Deliverista power! What do we want? Deactivation protection! When do we want it? Now! Who got the power? We got the power! What kind of power? Deliverista power! Deliverista power! Deliverista power! What do we want? Deactivation protection! When do we want it? Now! Who got the power? We got the power! What kind of power? Deliverista power!
Okay. All right. So we ready?
Yeah!
Deliverista.
Power!
Deliverista.
Power!
Okay. So we're gonna start the program. So we're gonna start. So to start, first of all, I want to say thank you so much for being here. We're proud to be standing here in the fight for deactivation protection. And to get started, my name is Ligia Walpa, the Executive Director of the Workers' Justice Project. And behind me are courageous deliveristas who have been fired by Uber, Grubhub, and DoorDash. And they have fired without a and DoorDash have is of the abuse of time, or what they call timeline fraud. Boo! So they're accusing that the deliverista is fraudulently taking too long to make that delivery. Because for the companies, a deliverista is a machine who has to drive in the city without regard to their safety. But let me tell you, so I'm gonna have one of the amazing leaders to explain why we're here, why we're fighting for 1332 to be passed, a bill that is championed by our council member Justin Brannan, who's here. Woo! Woo! Yeah! And our deliverista champion who passed the minimum pay standard for deliveristas, LANDER. But to get started, so tell us, William, why we're here today.
Go William!
Woo! Deliverista!
Power!
Deliverista!
Power! Compañeros deliveristas, mi nombre es William Medina, soy deliverista en la ciudad de Nueva York. He trabajado en los 4 boroughs de la ciudad de Nueva York, en Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens. He trabajado como deliverista durante más de 7 años y hoy estoy aquí porque estas compañías como DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber han abusado no solamente de mi trabajo, sino del trabajo de miles de mis compañeros, los cuales he visto cómo nos han desactivado y nos han abusado en muchas formas. So my name is William Medina. I'm translating for William. I'm a delivery worker in the city of New York. I've been doing this work for more than 7 years for multiple companies. I've been doing deliveries in Queens, in Brooklyn, in Manhattan. And I'm here today with all of you and all my comrade delivery workers because companies are deactivating, are closing their accounts without any just process. Hoy estoy aquí porque me siento orgulloso de ser deliverista. Hoy me siento orgulloso porque he ayudado a pasar legislaciones para ayudar a los trabajadores y hoy estoy aquí con todos ustedes porque queremos pasar la ley 372 que va a proteger a todos los deliveristas de la ciudad de Nueva York en contra de las desactivaciones injustas. Today I'm here because I feel proud to be a delivery worker in the city of New York, because I feel proud of the organization we're representing, and also we're here because we need to pass a legislation who is protecting us against deactivation. Ya no queremos que el futuro de nuestro trabajo sea decidido por una máquina, por un robot, por una ecuación matemática que simplemente la compañía utiliza con sus científicos de Silicon Valley para manipular el sistema y definir nuestro futuro. We are here today because we don't want these companies controlling our lives as they do. So we are here because we don't want the companies closing our accounts because a machine, a robot, or a mathematical formula. That's completely unfair, and that's why we need this protection, and we are asking, demanding the support from City Council members to support this legislation. Vamos a seguir presionando para que el Consejo Municipal nos escuche, para que los miembros del Consejo nos escuchen, para que entiendan que no solamente los trabajadores que están aquí detrás mío les está ocurriendo este problema, sino que todos los 65,000 trabajadores de la ciudad de Nueva York los están desactivando. Y esta ley nos va a proteger y vamos a tener que poner muchos puntos en los cuales la compañía va a tener que cumplir
antes de desactivar las cuentas.
So we are here also because we need the support from the city council members. We need the support for this legislation who is going to protect us from the unjust deactivation from companies. Right now, the companies can close our account without any notification, and we need a fair process.
Entonces hoy estoy aquí porque voy a seguir luchando. Todos ustedes detrás mío van a luchar. Vamos a alzar la voz. Vamos a luchar en contra de estas compañías que simplemente quieren aprovecharse de la fuerza laboral. Así que el día de hoy vamos a empezar a cambiar el futuro de los deliveristas y vamos a dar mejores protecciones laborales para que todos en la ciudad de Nueva York podamos trabajar con igualdad, solidaridad y equidad.
So we're going to keep fighting together. We're going to keep fighting to get these protections because the system is not on our side. These companies are taking advantage of our work, and that is not fair. So that's why today we want to stop these practices, and we're going to fight against these companies because we need a better worker protection. We need equality, we need work with dignity, and we're going to win.
Entonces cuando yo diga, tenemos el poder, digan ustedes, deliveristas de la ciudad de Nueva York, ¿tenemos el poder? We have the power, yes or not?
Yeah.
We have the power?
Yeah.
Deliverista?
Power.
Deliverista?
Power.
What do we want?
Deactivation protection.
What do we want it?
Now.
Deliverista?
Power.
Deliverista?
Power.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. So we're here to guarantee and ensure the activation protections. And there is an important bill that needs to be voted and prioritized before the end of the year. And that bill is being carried by a Deliverista champion that has stood with us since day one, since we started the movement of Los Deliveristas Unidos. And that's our council member, Justin Brannan, who's leading with, come here, who's leading an important bill.
Let's give it up for Lynchy, everybody.
Yeah.
How we feeling today, guys?
Great.
All right. Look, we are now in the era of man versus machine. We're living through it right now. And the city council is here to say we have got your backs all the way to the end. These billion-dollar app companies are billion-dollar app companies because of the men and women like you, the hardworking people that keep these apps going. And if an algorithm can fire you today for no reason, who's to say that that algorithm can't fire all of us tomorrow? So we are going to get this bill done to give you the dignity and respect and protection that you deserve. During some of our darkest days during the pandemic, when the first responders were out there, the cops and firemen and EMS and paramedics, you were right there alongside them delivering food, delivering medicine. And we are not going to forget that.
Yeah.
So we will continue to have your back and passing legislation to make sure that the human beings behind this technology, that the human beings that make these billion-dollar app companies possible have the worker protections that they deserve. That is my promise to you, and the City Council will always have your back. Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right. So now we're going to have New York City Controller LANDER. A deliverista champion of the minimum pay standard. Thank you, Brad, for always standing with us.
Who's got the power? What kind of power? Who's got the power? What kind of power? Deliverista power feeds New Yorkers, and that means New Yorkers need to protect deliveristas, and that's what this bill would do. During the pandemic, we decided as New Yorkers that a set of work was
essential. And we called people essential workers. And every night at 7 we went out and we clapped. And you might be clapping for like a nurse or a doctor who was up at the hospital, but the essential worker that you would see standing on your stoop, driving down your street, was the deliverista. But a lot of the deliveristas that were out working during COVID, working in the snow, working in the heat, were only at that time getting paid maybe $6 an hour because DoorDash and Seamless and Grubhub and Uber Eats had found a way to cheat you out of the wages that everybody needs to survive in this city. But you did not take that lying down. You built deliverista power. And you rallied thousands of deliveristas to march from Times Square to City Hall. And you got city council members to pass groundbreaking minimum pay legislation to make sure that deliveristas could earn a living wage. Unfortunately, Grubhub and DoorDash and Seamless and Uber Eats, they don't care anything about that. They just care about putting billions of dollars into their pockets. And they were so offended by the idea of deliverista power that they thought, well, we'll show you. You think you deserve a living wage? We'll just cut you off entirely. Then let's be clear, that's what deactivation is. Deactivation is punishment by multi-billion-dollar corporations because you have built enough power to win a living wage. And we say to that, shame, shame, shame. Chant that, yeah, come on. Shame, shame, shame. But luckily, we can do more than chant. When Justin Brannan's bill for deactivation protections is passed, they won't be allowed to deactivate people just out of spite or just because they don't want to pay a minimum wage. Workers will be protected and will have the ability to go to work every day and work hard and feed your families and take care of each other. And that is what deliverista power looks like.
Yeah! Deliverista! Power! Deliverista! Power!
Thank you very much.
And now we have the public advocate, Jumani Williams, a deliverista champion. Woo! Yes! Who has stood with deliveristas.
Hola, hola, ¿cómo está?
Bien!
That's all I got. I apologize. But I'm excited to be here. I'm excited that we have to be here with my colleagues, the comptroller, and our lead sponsor, Justin Brannan, and all of you, all the advocates, and especially the deliveristas, especially the folks that make sure our city moves and gets the things that they need. Our entire city knows how important the deliveristas are. Our city understands the importance of getting their food and all the things on time in a timely manner, and this city would actually not exist the way it does without all of you. Unfortunately, we have made it so that people can get wealthy by abusing the work and the labor of other people, by subjugating the labor and the work of other people, and trying to make the people who provide that labor faceless and nameless so they can be abused. I'm proud to be a part of a leadership that says we're going to do our best to make sure that doesn't happen on our watch, and making sure that these acts, that some of them themselves are faceless and nameless, can fire people at a whim, can get into the pockets of human beings, can really affect human families, does not exist in the city of New York. And if there was ever a time that this city council has to step up and do that, it's right now. Because we have the abuser in chief in the White House, but we have to do everything we can to affect the people who are most vulnerable. So thank you for what you do, not only for making sure that the economic engine for folks that are most vulnerable, but for making sure that New York City can continue to move with your work, with your labor. We're going to do what we can. Let's get it done. Peace and blessings, love and light to you all. Thank you.
Yeah! All right, so now we're going to hear from a deliverista who has been fired by Grubhub. Boo! So Cosi Ason Wacos. Cosi! Where are you, Cosi?
My name is Kosi Azonwako. And I was delivery worker for Graham. I have been delivering in this city for years. I took pride in my work, and I like knowing I was helping people. I work through snow, rain, heat, all kinds of conditions because I believe this job matters. Then one day, without warning, I was deactivated for a reason. That was totally false and with no evidence or process to dispute my case. They say I send the amount of engaged tax and pay early. What that means is that something will take longer to take delivery because of things outside of our control. Waiting at the restaurant for the food that is not ready, getting stuck in traffic, or waiting because the customer take longer to pick up their order. Instead of understanding our client and supporting us, this company blames us for anything that can affect their profit. They use their algorithm and all push us and make it decide that I need money. That I need to be fired. No manager, no different conversation, no opportunity to explain. I have sent a message, I have sent emails, I have done everything I could. But I have forgotten, I have got nothing but silence in return. When that happens, don't lose access to an app. You lost your job, your income, your rent, your ability to take care of your family. You lost your dignity. That's why we are here today, because this can continue. All we are asking for is fair and transparent process. A chance to defend ourselves, to help, and to work safely without fear of being erased by an algorithm. That's why we are calling on the New York City Responsible Party.
What's up, man? What's up, man? Feeling good, man. Chilling. Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm about to go. You about to speak or what? All right, I'm about to go over there. Yeah.
Our streets safe, our job fair, and our city strong. We are not asking for special treatment. We are asking to be respected like any other worker, not dominated by all programs that automate our activities. It's time for New York City to send people delivery staff and say no more deferred deactivation, no more arbitrary firing by out of control algorithms. Pass into 1332 and let us work with dignity.
Who has the power? We got the power. What kind of power? That's right. So let's go and boo for Grubhub. Grubhub is fired our brother here. Boo! So Grubhub is not the only company who's using deactivation to punish workers because they don't want to pay the minimum pay standard. Uber is doing the exact same thing. And here we have Jen Dalisma, who's going to tell you what's happening with Uber, who's also deactivating, punishing workers for not being able to complete delivery orders fast.
Hey, what's up?
Okay. My name is
Got it.
Dalisma. I've been fired for
Yep.
Uber since March 26, 2025. They are accusing me of fraud collusion. And then I ask him, what is fraud collusion? They cannot give me no explanation. They say I got items, I got free items without paying. I say, with who? Where? What time? No explanation at all. They just think because we are delivery worker, we're not human. They can just treat us any way they want to. And then I call them so many times. I say, you have to give me some explanation. They refuse to give me any explanation. That's what we got here today to stop that injustice. Thank you so much, everybody.
Exponga a la compañía sinvergüenza de DoorDash, que también está usando las desactivaciones como una táctica para explotar, abusar de miles de deliveristas.
¡Vamos, Juan!
Buenas tardes, compañeros deliveristas. Mi nombre es Juan Iturbide. Llevo 6 años trabajando con DoorDash, pero me desactivaron la aplicación de un día a otro. No dieron explicaciones, no dieron que por qué, y pues la verdad, pues ahora necesito justicia y necesito que todos los que están desactivados que los activen, que los activen y todo eso para poder trabajar. Yo pues hace tiempo, hace meses me desactivaron y yo pues me quedé sin trabajo, y ahora pues el problema de aquí es que ahora sí dijeron no podemos quedarnos sin trabajo, sino que tenemos que estar trabajando todos los días para poder sostener la familia, los hijos, la renta y todo eso. Y también nosotros no somos cualquier trabajadores, nosotros somos trabajadores que estamos manteniendo los estadounidenses igual, llevándoles sus alimentos a la casa, a domicilio, a la oficina, y ahora sí todo el riesgo que corremos en las calles, con los carros, estamos trabajando en el invierno, con nieves, en el verano en olas de calor y todo eso, andamos trabajando día y noche, y pues la verdad pues ahora sí necesitamos ese respeto, ese apoyo para poder seguir trabajando. ¿Por qué? Porque pues la verdad pues si nosotros los neoyorquinos o cualquier otra persona no puede llegar su alimento a domicilio, nosotros tenemos que estarlo llevando, el riesgo que corremos en las calles, el riesgo que nos puede atropellar un carro, tantos accidentes que ha habido con nuestros compañeros, algunos han perdido la vida, algunos han quedado fracturados y todo eso, y la verdad pues ese es ¿cómo te podría decir? Mi preocupación, mi reclamo para poder pedir nuestros derechos y también los compañeros también pues vayan haciendo también sus comentarios y todo eso. ¿Por qué? Porque si nosotros no nos reunimos, si nosotros no pedimos justicia, si nosotros no pedimos todo lo que nos pertenece, nuestros derechos para trabajar, pues la verdad, pues ahora sí, siempre en cuanto nos van a tener así abusando, la compañía de Dorda, pues abusando, que a veces no nos pagan lo suficiente que es, y eso es lo que yo pido, compañeros, y la verdad, pues eso es lo que yo les puedo decir. Y viva los deliveristas y vamos con todo. So I'm going to translate something that one said. My DoorDash app was deactivated overnight without any explanation or reason. The truth is that we need justice and for all deactivated accounts to be reactivated so we can work. Months ago, my account was deactivated and I was left without work. The problem is that we cannot afford to stop working. We need to work every day to support our families, pay rent, and take care of our children. We're not just any workers, we're essential workers, delivering food to New Yorkers and their homes and offices. We face risk every day, working in winter snow, summer heat waves, and navigating dangerous street and traffic. That's why we need respect and support to continue working. If we don't deliver food, many people wouldn't be able to get what they need. We've seen colleagues suffer accidents, some have lost their lives, and others have been seriously injured. It's time for our work to be recognized and for us to be allowed to keep working safely and fairly. That's why we need to fight against these companies who are treating us like machines, but the reality is that we are human beings and we are supporting and building this city all together. So we will keep fighting together. Thank you.
¡Deliberista! ¡Deliberista! So now we have Shahadat Ali, who's going to share another story with Grubhub, who recently have massively deactivated a great number of deliveristas, and a majority of them have been from Bangladesh and other communities, from the Latino communities recently. So.
Hello everybody, my name is Shahadat Ali and I'm working Grubhub for over 4 years and I complete at least over 6,000 deliveries, and I work in a bad weather like snow, heat, a raining day, and they deactivate my account for no reason. They say I didn't take clear picture, and this is really ridiculous. I work mostly in the night time, so I tell them, you know, so many places is very dark, you cannot take clear picture. This is a bad excuse. They deactivate my account.
Shame, shame, shame.
So many of my friends, they've been working at Grubhub, in the same week, so many people account deactivated, same reason. So I was thinking, this is ridiculous. How come everybody gonna have the same reason, so you don't take the good picture? That's ridiculous, and sometimes we work so hard and we didn't get enough pay. They cut our hour. We work like a 10 hours. They give us only like 5 hours, 6 hours. They didn't even give us. They take our tips and everything. We work so hard, so long, and we didn't get appreciated. Even though we go to bad neighborhood, so many neighborhoods is really dangerous, but we still go. we still working and we didn't get appreciated. Oh, like thank you guys did a great job. Never they grab up and say, oh, thank you very much. You guys really good job in a bad weather, rainy day, whatever. But only thing we did, we got like, oh, you did a good job. You have to like think. Any reason they find it. So many times we work like waiting for the restaurant like hour and hour half, and they call us, oh, you don't even working. Why are you waiting so long? But they didn't even know why we waiting.
Yeah.
Sometimes you know we get frustrated. Like what the hell we gonna do? And every week, like we get frustrated. Oh, maybe this week my account gonna be deactivated. Every week I see it, and I talk to a lot of my friends. They say like they work like a 60 hours or more, some people, and they got only like 35, 33 hours. So many times, you know, we work so long, and we know which restaurant give more tips or something. Sometimes we see it, it's big order, and we got zero tips. Like I don't even know what to say. I just want to say, like, I was glad I was here, and we want to fight for our right, and no more deactivation.
No more deactivation!
No more deactivation.
Thank you.
Thank you. No more deactivation.
No more deactivation!
Okay, so to start closing, we're gonna call one of our deliverista leaders who have been organizing in the rain, in the cold, who has been actually also supporting workers file deactivation complaints. Just so you all know, in the past 4 months, we have filed actually a little over 1,000 deactivation appeals with Grubhub, DoorDash, and Uber. Except with Grubhub, who, by the way, Grubhub did decide to offer an appeal process for 60 workers. We have Uber and DoorDash who have completely ignored our emails and the appeals. And this is why we're here today. Because we can no longer rely on the goodwill of the company to ensure that workers get justice. And this is why we're here today, fighting to ensure that we pass 1332, which is a lifeline legislation that will ensure job security and street safety. And I want to bring here Joselino, who has been an organizer, a deliverista leader, who has been filing deactivation complaints, standing up strong against app delivery companies. Come on, Jose!
Go!
¡Deliveristas! ¡Deliveristas! Buenas tardes a todos. Mi nombre es José Lino Yon, líder de los Deliveristas Unidos, miembro líder del proyecto Justicia Laboral. Estamos aquí de pie, hombro a hombro, luchando contra compañías multimillonarias que ponen sus ganancias por encima de nuestra seguridad. Primero, quiero dar gracias a los concejales presentes hoy junto con nosotros. Esperamos contar con su respaldo para aprobar esta nueva legislación que nos permita priorizar nuestra seguridad y la de todos los neoyorquinos. De la entrega a domicilios mientras estas empresas ponen en riesgo nuestras vidas y nos castigan con desactivaciones por no poder cumplir con tiempos imposibles. Compañías como Uber, DoorDash y Grubhub han creado una crisis eludiendo toda responsabilidad y lucrando con nuestro trabajo. Pero ya basta. Necesitamos protecciones y el proyecto Intro 1332 es una herramienta poderosa para que estas empresas nos traten como lo que somos, seres humanos, no números en una pantalla. Cada desactivación injusta destruye la vida de un deliverista y su familia. Cada vez que perdemos nuestro trabajo sin razón, perdemos algo que, más que un ingreso, perdemos seguridad, estabilidad y dignidad. Pero hoy decimos, basta,
Hoy decimos, no más miedo, no más injusticia, no más desactivaciones injustas. ¡Deliveristas! ¡Power! ¡Deliveristas! ¡Power!
I'm going to read in English. So, my name is Joselino Jos. I'm a leader of los Deliveristas Unidos and I lead a member of the Worker Justice Project. We are here standing shoulder to shoulder, fighting against billion-dollar companies that put their profits above our safety. First, I want to give many thanks to the council members here with us today. We have to have your support to pass this new protection that will allow us to prioritize our safety and the safety of all New Yorkers. We cannot continue paying with our lead for the convenience of delivery while these companies put our lives at risk and punish us with deactivation for failing to meet impossible deadlines. Companies like Uber Eats, DoorDash and Grubhub have created a crisis, taking responsibility and profiting of our work. But enough is enough. We need protection, and Intro 1332 is a powerful tool to make sure these companies treat us for what we are, human beings, not numbers on a screen. Every unjust deactivation destroys the life of a deliverista and their family. Every time we lose our job without a reason, we lose more than just income. We lose safety, stability, and dignity. But today, we say enough. Today, we say no more fear, no more injustice, no more deactivation without cause. Now we're ready to march and shoot together. Hey, hey, ho, ho, unjust deactivation has to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho, unjust deactivation has to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho, unjust deactivation has to go.
Yeah. So before the rally, I want to give a big shout out and then take a final picture before we start doing a little march/picket line. So first of all, I want to give a big shout out to labor. When we're fighting for workers' rights, we're not fighting alone. So we're here with 32BJ. Yeah! Woo! 32BJ, thank you so much for standing with us. We also have NELP. So NELP, thank you so much for standing with us. Woo! And also we have the National Day Labor Network, Lauren, who's helping us around, supporting and standing with us. Yeah. And also we have Open Plans, who is here, and they're here. So Open Plans presente. Woo! And then we also, I know that we have El Puente, who have joined us today, are standing with us. Huh? And NELP, yeah, NELP as well. Am I missing anybody else? The fight is about to start. So we're going to go and do a photo before we head to the picket line and then start going around. So all of us, join the picture. Yeah, let's take a picture.
I'll be back. Let's go down to the unfair street vendor projects rally.
Health departments have towed our food trucks despite our valid permits and licenses. We have been accused of not paying taxes and not paying rent on the site.
Sorry about that.
And operating without a proper license. All of these accusations are false.
Nosotros solo somos pequeños emprendedores, también somos parte integral de nuestra comunidad y a través de nuestro trabajo honrado contribuimos a la diversidad cultural en Sonora. A través de nuestro trabajo honrado, más allá de ser vendedores, poder tener
We got the power. There is the power.
Who's got the power?
We got the power.
What kind of power?
There is the power.
What do we want?
Deactivation protection.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want? When do we want it?
Now.
All right, so for the picket line, we're gonna go. So we're gonna do a little picket line, also talking, hopefully, we're gonna do it in a organized way to avoid blocking the sidewalk. Please remember that we need to leave the sidewalk, clear out a little bit of the sidewalk to ensure that people can still cross around, okay? So, William, how are we gonna do it?
All right, let me go back there.
From Queens to Staten Island, the vending system is not working. Period. The whole system is great. The whole system is outdated, and we need to do something about it. We have a city council with a full-time job to legislate, to change laws, to pass laws, to make the laws make sense. And we are on the clock right now. The time is running out. I want to urge every council member to pay attention and look at their calendar. How many more meetings you still have? How many more opportunities you have to do the right thing instead of keep complaining about an outdated system? We heard enough complaints. We heard people who have PhD in complaining. And what are you doing about it? You're just calling the cops. Good job. Where are you after calling the cops? You're right in the middle of nowhere. You've been calling the cops.
They're trying to pass Intro 1138.
And where are you with the issue? You're not fixing a single thing. You're not moving an inch forward. We need serious reforms. We need to take this issue seriously. With that, I would love to welcome our next speaker.
Come on, let me go, Marshall, please.
Champion who's been with us in this fight.
Excuse me, please.
It's like insurances.